Hi Libra, I want to thank you for those of you that have subscribed. Your energy is now more involved in the channel, so I can pick up on you much better. This is going to be for you and your person, but your person's energy from now until the end of July. Keep in mind, time is fluid. If these messages do resonate with you and you haven't subscribed, please do so for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Addiction, codependent obsession, possession, controlling, has a block and a restraint. Well, that didn't come up in your August reading, so I don't know what's up with that. We shall see, we shall see. Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. These are your overall, and you have clock. Need time, takes time, in time, time to heal and progress. Be sure not to do your best to click off too soon, because as messages unveil with clarifiers, so do the clarity. So does the clarity. All right. Past. Your person in the past. King of Cups. Your person presently, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Where is your person presently? Presently, your person. You know what? This one just wants to come out. The Star. Where is your person's mind? Where is Libra's person's mind? Ace of Cups. Beautiful. How are they viewing you? Uh-oh. They're viewing you. Emperor and the 8 of Cups. What's up with that? How do they feel? The 8 of Wands. How are they moving forward? The 8 of Swords. What's behind you? The 4 of Pentacles. What's the advice? Queen of Pentacles. And the outcome. The Empress. You have the Emperor and the Empress. 4 of Cups. Your overall energy. What is going on here? This is not like... The energy is not similar to August. A little bit, but not really. In the past, you have the Father of Cups, which is the King of Cups. On their mind is an Ace of Cups. So it seems to me that in the past, they were the ones that initiated an offer. Okay, your overall energy is the 4 of Cups. Because they're coming in, this is their energy. They're coming in with Cups energy. They view you as walking away. With the 8 of Cups. They view you, Libra, as being arrogant with the Emperor. The Emperor with the 8 of Cups, with this energy, how they're viewing you. No, this is how they view you. As arrogant, turning your back, walking away. They feel They feel like they can't get to you. I mean, the eight of wands can sometimes be argumentative. So if they're texting you, trying to travel to see you, texting you, communicate with you, and you're walking away with Emperor energy, and they're moving forward with the 8 of Swords up in their head. Presently, they're in the Star energy. They're hoping to heal this, make this a reality. They're sitting with the Ace of Cups. What's behind you is a 4 of Pentacles, not opening up. Heart chakra is closed off. You're in Emperor energy, at least that's how they're viewing you. All right. The advice is to be nurturing and caring and kind. The potential outcome, at least, is Empress energy. However, it seems to me they're viewing you like you're closed off to this, and you're rejecting them. Where this codependent obsession, possession, maybe they're the ones being controlling and obsessed with you. Takes time, needs time. This Kisses card too. Giving and receiving, falling in love unconditionally. Maybe you've had it with them. Maybe they're too much. Maybe something's going on with them where you're like, I'm out. I can't do this with you. That's a possibility because they're hoping for something here. You could be dealing with I hate to bring up signs, I really do, but a water sign or somebody that's coming across very emotional. All right, why are they in the King of Cups? Doesn't have to be a king, of course. In the past, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. If these messages resonate, please do like, share, subscribe. Why are they in the past energy? High Priestess. High Priestess. They didn't open up about their feelings completely with you, Libra. They held back. They deliberately chose to hold back from how they were feeling about you in the past. You may or may not have known that. And I believe they did that because they thought they knew how you felt, or they were going on their intuition on how they thought you were feeling. Why are they presently the Star energy? They really want this, though. They really, really, really want this. Yeah, they want this. They I feel too are like up all night over this, Libra. For some of you, I don't think they're. I think they're hitting the gym. I swear to God, I'm not even kidding you. Like, they are doing everything in their power. Choices. Like, they're presently making every choice they can in order to make this a commitment. Like, they are committing to themselves. Like, that Star card presently where they're at, that's what I'm picking up on. Like, they are glowing up in order to... That's why this addiction doesn't make sense to me. I'm not even... The card itself makes sense, but the addiction part doesn't. Like, they may be obsessed with you, but other than that, like, I don't feel a sense of addiction. I'm not sensing addiction here. there is choice. They had choices in the past and have present choices now. But every choice I feel like they're making for good reason. Because what's on their mind is this Ace of Cups. Because they're not happy how they view you with this Emperor, 8 of freaking Cups. They're not happy about this. Too many. Yeah, 4 of Wands. This is what's on their mind. They view you as the ultimate soulmate, twin flame. Like they fantasize about this. Like they don't just fantasize about you like sexually and stuff. Like no, they're unconditionally in love with you. Like falling, like they like daydream about you in like every way possible. Like if they go for walks in the park, like they like you're everything. This person, this I swear. Like, I'm not even kidding. 4, 4, 4. 4 fours. 4 fours. Like you're their stability. So they view you as walking away, and they don't just view you as walking away. They view you as walking away like an asshole. They're like, look at like I don't know what you did to this person, but you're not just they view you. Okay, this is them, not me. They view you as not just like, but like you're turning your back on them, like as an asshole, like arrogant, pompous, like self-righteous, like yeah, they're like, well, who do you? And so that's actually causing them to you're like a catalyst for them, motivating them to, I don't know, not that they didn't have their shit together, but to want them to like be better or something. What's with this 8 of Cups? 8 to the 9 of Cups. They think that you're walking away because they're not your wish fulfillment. They view you also like, again, like you're walking away like arrogant, like you're out there just having a good time, like you don't care. Emperor. There's that Ace of Cups again. That's what's on their mind. What's on their mind is the Ace of Cups here with the 4 of Wands, and they view you, and the outcome is the Empress. You don't get any better than the Empress. Well, you do. I think you do. But most people think the Emperor and the Empress are, and they are. That's like the most amazing. You have the Emperor and the Empress here. Personally, oh, not only that, thank you. Yeah, you have the Emperor and the Empress, and you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Okay, like you guys are a power couple, whether you want to believe this or not. But they're viewing you as, and you have 2 Ace of Cups and the 4 of freaking Wands. So when I originally, that's why I say don't try not to click off too soon, because when you originally put down the cards, but when you begin to clarify them, they view you as their Ace of Cups. So you actually behaving this way is making them that much more attractive. However, I don't think it's going to last. Like they're not gonna go for this too much longer. Let's see if you can too. I'm shocked as to I feel you know that by behaving this way, I think you, listen, I feel you do it on purpose, but let's see. So this is about them, not you. They feel about you the 8 of Wands. Now, the 8 of Wands is the arrows of love, the Cupid's arrows. It's in the minor arcana, like the fastest moving. Typically, most decks don't, it doesn't have any people on it. It's just strictly arrows. They want to communicate with you. If you're not in communication, or like if you're not, the 4 of Cups as the overall kind of signifies that you might not be in communication with this person right now, especially because they view you as walking away as an emperor. Emperor, kind of the emperor energy too, especially if you're turning your back on them with the 8 of Cups. And it's being clarified by the 9 of Cups, like you're just doing your own thing in search of your ace. That's 10 of Cups right there. So it's possible you're not talking to them, especially with the High Priestess. And they're currently, you know, wishing on stars, making decisions here with the Hierophant. So they feel like they want to come, they want to text, they want to email, they want to drive to you, I think they even want to like blast you out, like say, what the hell, why, like what the hell are you doing here? I sometimes view the 8 of Wands as like hot, passionate sex too. Two of Pentacles. They feel as though you're going back and forth. And that's how they feel about you too. They don't know. They don't know. Like they're confused. 2 of Wands presently, and they feel about you 2 of Pentacles. Because they feel like you're walking away. So how they're moving forward is the 8 of Swords. They're in their head. I'm telling you. I think this person is like up all night. They're not going to be able to get you out of their mind. How they feel about you. I want one more on that, please. Thank you. Yeah, they feel like you're deceiving them. 7 of Swords. Because they don't have clear communication. They feel deceived. 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. So because they feel like you turn your back on them in search of your happiness. 8, 9, 10, in search of your happiness in such a manner in which you are cocky and arrogant. They feel now that they can't speak to you, that you are juggling, that they're confused, they feel deceived, and so they're all up in their head, and that's how they're just going to move on. Up in their head, confused, and feel deceived. But look, and not that they're stalking you, because they're going to be up in their head, gathering information. And this could be stalking, this could be spying. It doesn't have to be, it could be. But the page, because it's coupled with the 3 of Wands. Okay? So they will be wishing on stars here, right? Making choices to the best of their ability to do what it is that they're going to do for themselves. With the 3 of Wands, they're going to do their best to 2 to the 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, to herald you back in. But with the page here, I think they're going to do the best they can to gather all sorts of information to try to make sense out of this while they try to make decisions 2, 3, 4 to try to bring you back somehow, some way. If that even means praying to the gods that be. So what's behind you is the Four of Pentacles being closed off, shut down, not giving. In and out energy, Libra. The Knight of Wands is a player. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, coupled with the Devil, Capricorn energy. But this is what is behind the situation. So this is leaving. This is behind. It's kind of like past energy. So the past energy here, your person came in offering a cup of love, although it was rejected. Okay, either you rejected it. It's clear here. Okay, this cup that is on their mind, that they offered, that was rejected, that they see you here, that they view you as walking away from and search someplace else, like acting like an ass, having a good time. They offered it here, although they weren't completely honest about how they felt. When that occurred in the past, it's done. Whether you were closed off, they perhaps were in part closed off too, because they weren't completely honest. There was some energy of player energy, whether that was you or them or both. Hence the reason you were closed off. And maybe perhaps that's where this addiction card comes in. Okay? Whether now I see where the addiction card comes in. Okay? But that's behind. That's done. That's no longer here. Except for how they feel about you with this Seven of Swords and this Two of Pentacles. Maybe you feel, they feel, you feel, because this is how they feel about you, even though they can't communicate this to you with the Eight of Wands. They feel about you, you might be going back and forth, okay, in your mind about what transpired here in the past. About some sort of deception or the thought about some sort of what could have been deception with this Knight of Wands messages, or whatever, coming in and out with some temptation, addiction, fear, lust, codependency, you name it, you know what the devil brings. I don't have to tell you. Or very well could be this energy, this person in the past, you know, being too much for you, you know, with the cup and the, you name it, like, just, this could be, you know, obsession, holding on and coming in and rushing in toward you, with obsession, and for you it was too much, because the devil energy has a tendency of doing that when they're obsessed with someone. I've had that experience. So the advice here, though, is to be nurturing, is to be the Queen of Pentacles, and to be nurturing and caring and stable and grounded and kind and loving. I mean, look that, she's the wife of the deck. So that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. I mean, look at how she nurtures and cares for her fawn, right? Her or him, you know. Which can't happen unless you, I was just going to say, and what comes out, but the Queen of Swords, which can't happen unless you communicate. So, I mean, essentially that's the advice. This energy wants to communicate, because in the past they didn't communicate properly. And in part, that's what led to some of this. you know. The High Priestess doesn't... There's a choice with the High Priestess. She rules over 2. She rules over all the decisions. They're presently sitting in a 2 of Wands, making decisions. They view you as a 2 of Pentacles, making decisions, coupled with a 7 of Swords, which is communication, however deceitful to some degree, because there's no 8 of Wands is communication. They're going forward with 8 of Wands, yes, communicate. They're going forward with the 8 of Swords, more communication, but being stuck in the head, like, which nobody's communicating with an 8 of Swords. Even though Swords is communication, you're communicating with yourself in your head, trapped, self-imposed prison. So, I mean, the advice is to communicate logically, clearly, openly, honestly, but with nurturing, loving, tender care, unconditionally. That's the advice. So your potential outcome is the Empress, which is abundance. 2 to 3. The Empress is 3. She is the major arcana that rolls over all manifestation. The High Priestess rolls over all decision making. She's the intention. The High Priestess is the intention we set, all of the 2s, the decisions, and the High Priestess is the intentions we set, and the Empress is the manifestation, the 3, right? So we have 2, we set the intention, and then the High Priestess, we set the intention, and then the High Priestess manifests it into reality, the 3. And so you have here in your outcome the Empress. You have the Emperor and the Empress. It's a potential outcome, abundance, and the Empress is all 4 queens in one. They view you as the Emperor, all 4 kings in one. Five of Cups. After this, should you, and Justice, okay? So the advice is to have a nurturing conversation. So the potential outcome is to grieve or clear the air of whatever was water under the bridge, lost. I shouldn't say lost, but because 2 cups are still standing. See, whenever I see, and 5 is change, right? So whatever, and they're cups, so they're emotional. And in the 5 of Cups, 3 are spilled over. So whatever, if this was a third party in the past, whatever 3 cups, they're spilled, they're empty, it's past. It's past energy. But the 2 cups still remain. Like this is a 2 of Cup. You have 2 Ace of Cups. This is a 2 of Cup, potentially a 2 of Cup situation. You have the High Priestess, the Hierophant, the Emperor, the Empress. So you can bring justice to this situation and balance the scales. Honesty, harmony, karma, balanced karma, karmic truth. And Libra, that's your card. You've come into your own reading. So that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope it helped. If it resonated, please do like, share, subscribe, and I wish you luminous light, love, and blessings always. And until next time, bye. Peace out.